Hey, what's up, YouTube fam? Wolf God the Prophet here. Listen, this is going to be the most important video I ever drop on this channel. Okay, so I need y'all to watch the whole entire video all the way through. If you want to be successful in the dumpster rental business, this is the most important video I ever dropped. I've been doing this maybe coming up on a year now. And I want to give you guys my perspective after, I think, 8 or 9 months, not exactly sure, but I want to give you guys my perspective. How much money can you make? How much money you can expect to make? What you need, what you don't need, advertisement, all that. So, like I say, this is the most important video I ever dropped on this channel regarding the dumpster rental business. So, if you're serious about the dumpster rental business, you need to watch this whole entire video all the way. As some of you know, I had hired my first employee, and today he called out. He had an emergency he had to do. So, you know, as an owner, I had to come and jump out in the truck today and go do his pickups. Y'all comment down below what type of behind the scenes things y'all want to see when it comes to running a business when you're not actively doing the day-to-day stuff, I guess, or picking up dumpsters. So y'all let me know. Or if y'all want to see more videos like this, y'all comment down below. Let me go do this pickup real quick and take it to the landfill, and I'm gonna give y'all my perspective after doing this for almost a year. Don't sell yourself short. Watch this whole entire video. Alright y'all, so taking a quick lunch break. Let's go ahead and get through this video. So I've been doing this about 8 months now. My perspective on the dumpster rental business has completely changed since day one. The number one question that I get, how much money can you make doing this business? People ask me that. I always give them a rough number, or, you know, give or take, or, you know, I always give them some type of number. Here's what I'm going to tell you. If you looking to get in the dumpster rental business game and become rich instantly, if you think you about to come in here and make $20,000 your first month, second month, or, you know, shit, some of y'all may not make $20,000 in a year. It's just not that simple, right? I understand why everybody want to do this business, because it's a simple concept. You get a dump trailer or a utility trailer or a roll-off, you rent it out, and you make money. It sounds simple enough, so people, and that's what we like as people. We like things simple. We like simple things, and if it's simple things can make us money, we want to do it. I'm just tell y'all, it's a lot that goes into this business. You got to be analytical. You know, what I realized after 8 months is that although I'm renting dumpsters, the reason why I'm successful is because I'm very calculated and strategic. How I want to grow my business and how I want to scale my business. If you're not calculated, if you're not strategic, if you're not analytical, if you're not a critical thinker, you won't be successful in this business. I'm not saying that you can't do it. I'm just saying you won't see a lot of success. Because we can't control the price on the dumpsters. What I mean by that is your dump fees control how much you can charge per dumpster. Your dump fees control that. You can't control that. So if you want to sell a dumpster for $100 and your dump fees is $85, you're not gonna make no money. But if you didn't have no dump fees, you're looking at that's a different story. So your dump fees control how much you can charge for your dumpster. You can't come in here. Let's use a t-shirt for an example. I can make a t-shirt and I can sell a t-shirt for either $2 or $200, or shit, maybe even $1,000. However much I choose to sell that t-shirt, I can sell that t-shirt for. With dumpsters, you can't do that. When I first started, I knew nothing about this industry. If you currently run a dumpster rental business, or if you thinking about starting a dumpster rental business, I highly encourage you guys to learn about the industry itself before you jump into it. It's a cutthroat industry. Let me be the first to tell you. You can't just jump in and not know anything about the industry. It's a cutthroat industry. You gotta know about the industry. Another thing is, after 8 months, I realized that your success depends heavily on your market, your area, where you at. If you don't know how to do market research, I highly suggest you pay someone to do market research for you for your area. The market may call for 15 yards, 20 yards, 30 yards, sometimes 40 yards. You know, that may be your area. And unfortunately, you're not gonna be successful with 7-yard dumpsters, 10-yard dumpsters if your market is calling for 20. It's some people that I've talked to, they can't even sell a 7-yard. To where me, vice versa, I can't keep a 7-yard dumpster in the yard. So when I first got into this day one, I was thinking it didn't matter, but that definitely matters. You have to know your market and what your market is calling for. Another thing I want to touch on is advertising. So when I first got into this, I was thinking that all I had to do was run a couple of ads and, get my name out there. That's not true. Most important thing that you need to keep in mind is that it takes time. It takes time for your name to get out there. It takes time for people to build your brand. It takes time for people to trust your brand. It takes time. It just takes time. It takes time for Google algorithm to pick you up. It takes time for people to pick up on your ads. That stuff takes time. Also, it costs money. Running ads costs money. Advertisement costs money. So if you coming into this with only enough money to buy a dumpster and you don't have no money to put in your advertising budget, things gonna be a little tough in the beginning. My takeaway after 8 months is, man, the dumpster rental business is a simple concept to get started, but it's a very, very difficult and complex industry to scale, to be successful, and to grow your business. It's not easy. You got to be very strategic. Dumpster rental business is a volume game. You make money off of volume. So if you only have one dumpster, it's gonna be very hard to make enough money to buy another one. And if y'all serious about this industry, be serious. Go out there, work. Put in the time, put in the work. Like, my perspective from day one until now is completely different. I came into this business thinking that it was going to be a piece of cake, thinking like all I needed to do was have a dumpster, put it up for rent, and make all this money. I quickly learned that that's not the case. You got to be strategic. You got to be a critical thinker. You got to have a plan. You got to plan for the future. You watch the live podcast, I told you about the new equipment that I ordered. And because I didn't plan for that, because I didn't plan ahead, because I didn't act quickly, I'm now pushed myself back maybe 6 months. 6 months to a year, I push myself back. So you got to plan ahead. You got to think about the future. You got to constantly figure out ways how to scale. You got to constantly figure out ways how to grow. You got to constantly figure out ways how to advertise. And I'm not trying to discourage y'all by any means. I'm not trying to discourage y'all, but y'all know me. I want to be transparent and all the way 100 with y'all. I want to be completely honest with y'all. I don't want y'all to get in this game thinking it's going to be a piece of cake, and it's not. It seems like it. It might be a piece of cake to get in it, but it's definitely difficult to maintain it. I used to think, when I first started, anybody can do this business. After doing it for 8 months, I think it takes a very strong-minded entrepreneur to be successful in the dumpster rental business. It takes a certain type of person to be able to maintain it and grow. Not start, maintain it and grow. I encourage y'all to start and to see if it's for you, but I just want y'all to realize that it's some obstacles that you're going to have to overcome. All in all, it's a great business. I don't regret it. I love it. I wouldn't take anything back. The only thing I would do differently is buy a dump trailer instead of a utility trailer. For information on all the new equipment I just brought, go watch the recent podcast. I talked about all the new equipment I just brought. Got any questions, shoot me a comment. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Shoot me an email. And that's it. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.